Steinbach. And I said, this guy, I heard he's not really Finitzer, the one who translates. No, he's a conservative rabbi. Yes, it's true, but it happens that it's the best translation. Same book. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I still have that book from my bubby. Anyway, it had been on the shelf all the years, and I looked at it every now and then. The classics of Western spirituality. The same publishers they did the Moranayim in English. So anyway, and I'm guilty of the same things. I myself was a rabbi in a conservative shul, so I kind of learned from that like a wink. Oh, it's okay to take a job like that. If you're Rabbi Weinberger's gonna read a book in English like that. The same thing in one of his shiurim on the Berditchever. He had a book in English, stories in English. It was a conservative rabbi put together for Berditchever. And but the truth is, but with Im Kol Zeh, with all of this, he was teaching us Yiras Shamayim. He wasn't saying what I'm going to say. He didn't say it's okay to do this because Yehuda did it. Nobody would say that. And all right, Shlomo Carlebach. Shlomo Carlebach did stuff like that, and worse stuff. Much worse than what Yehuda did. And yet people look at him as some kind of an archetype, the tzaddik, and so forth. And again, maybe that's also by Hashgacha Pratis, and he was a big chassid of Ishbitzer. We can't fear zich like Shlomo Carlebach. We can't do the things that he did, and it's much worse than you might think. It wasn't just he gave people a hug and a kiss. He did really bad stuff, and he ruined people's lives. But I know one person, his life was ruined by Shlomo Carlebach, and financially he's not successful, but he's one of the biggest Talmidei Chachamim I've ever met in my life. And in his own way, he's successful. So, but and that's the point. What Rabbi Weinberger did not say, and you cannot accuse him of telling people not to have Yiras Shamayim and that everything's okay, you can do whatever you want. And it's not true. It's definitely not true. But the point is, once something like this happens, even if the person is a lowlife, it's somehow part of God's plan. Like this, the story that someone who I had a shaykhus with as a bacher, official Shechter, I used to go to his house quite often, stay there for Shabbos quite often, and official, he told the story about what was I saying? He told a story about in the middle of the night, a garbage man was screaming, "Oh, you dirty Jews, and your car's parked in the way, and I can't get to take out the garbage." So he had to wake up. The official had to wake up, move his car, and in Borough Park in the middle of the night, you have to drive around the whole borough to find somewhere to park. So it was like 1 in the morning, he had to move his car, and he was in his pajamas, and next door is Ridnik Aruv, and the Ridnik Aruv was involved with this, and he said, "All right, official, I'm going to go with you this way. If you're walking in the street in your pajamas, people are going to ask, why is official Shechter walking in his pajamas in the middle of the night? But they say Ridna Karuf is there with him with his struckers on. It'll be okay, right? And it was Motzei Shabbos, and meanwhile there's a Sheva Brachas going on in Ridna Kashil, which is next door to Fisher Schechter's house, and in Ridna Kabris Medrash, and Ridna Karuf, when he got back, he saw this Rosh Hashiva or this Poisek, someone he had to talk to, who wasn't even supposed to be there, he was supposed to be up in the country, and he decided he's going to turn around. And he said all this happened, part of it was because this very crude gentleman, this garbage man, this Nishvan Inziter, and he was shouting curses in the middle of the night, which is not a nice thing to do, waking up people. But it was all part of God's plan that the Ridna Karuf should get to talk to this Poisek that he was trying to ask a very important shaila, this dying something. That's how the world works. God's in control. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and don't be a victim. Be a child of God. I love you. Take care.